Alex, are you gonna stay here? Can I go get Freddy?
Uh, yeah, that's fine. I'll stay here and do stuff.
Clean up or whatever. There's a couple that are just bleeding to death.
Yeah,
Probably
okay.
just
Yeah, something like
end
that.
them.
Logan,
Huh?
stop chopping the head off one of them. I'm gonna make a makeshift Morlock hat out of one of their heads.
You can try a new skill. I'm assuming you can chop off the heads, but you can try a new skill. Craft Morlock helmet.
I will go through the gate and get Freddy.
You find Freddy sexually molesting a Morlock who seems to be really super not into it.
Freddy!
With the whip.
Help me climb up.
Fumble. You think you've gone blind for quite a while. You're wearing it backwards. And the brains and stuff are in your eyes and hair and stuff. It's just not going well for you. But fortunately, you've got 3 more attempts there at least.
I'll try it. I'll try a different head. This one's broken.
Literally. No problem. Do you have any kind of knot tying there, Corey?
I do not.
Well, you can continue to watch him stroking this thing with the whip in a very perverted way if you'd like. Unfortunately, nice. Take a check in your new skill and learn if you don't already have one. Unfortunately, Corey, you realize that this image of him sexually molesting a Morlock with a whip may be burned into your fucking mind.
I will support his tying up of the
Excellent.
Morlock whichever way I can.
Give me a learn roll. If you had ropes, it'd be a lot easier, but tying somebody up with a whip who's struggling and trying not to become aroused is more difficult.
Oh, wow, damn.
I made it.
All right, you earned a plus 5% there to your knot tying there, Freddie. See, he's actually good at this. He's just modest.
Ah, damn it.
Freddie prefers to sexually molest this thing with a whip instead of actually tying him up. You're convinced.
You sure you want him tied?
Did you say there were chains there?
I want to try and cast a spell.
That's a good idea.
What's the percentage in this place?
Let's see. You are okay. Hold on. I know which zone you went to. You know which zone you went to too. So let me check real quick, because shit has changed as you pointed out in your excellent briefing. And let's see. Crap. Cyber and tech. Ah, good news. Give me a willpower times 3 to cast a spell. Better than it was. If you want to try to whip out your sword while you have access to it, you can just basically you can sit there since you're not in combat and spam willpower times 3s until you fumble and it's gone forever, as in the description thing that I put, or it comes out.
Yeah, this comes out.
Yay!
But I also need to cast another spell. So
you don't have to re-roll the spell. It's just a willpower to get it out.
Eh?
You don't have to re-roll your sword trick spell to pull it out. You just have to roll the willpower to get it out. To make the magic work.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm really sick on that. But I need to roll willpower again just to then try to cast another spell.
Have fun. Meanwhile, eventually you guys manage. Doc goes around, gathers up other whips, and through combining several whips, manages to get you to stop molesting this thing. It is now tied up, and it's looking as though it's worried that Dr. Yang is not Chinese but Japanese and into some sort of bondage porn. So
I am Japanese.
Oh God, it is terrified.
You ready for some hentai, bitches?
Take a card for knowing what the hell that's called. I've forgotten. Oh yeah, it is absolutely fucking terrified and heavily wounded. It's thinking it's gone from bad to worse because now you got some guy talking about hentai and shit.
Let's drag him over to the other side of the gate so that we can stay together as a group.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Let's go do that. Wait. How do we know this thing can go through the gate?
Well, let's try.
I
You
swear,
know-
We'll know pretty quick if we can't.
if it disappears, I'm going to be really pissed.
Well, they were on the other side, so they can make it through.
Oh, yeah, good point. Fine.
You're thinking it will be grateful if it disappears. It tries to disappear. It wants to disappear.
All right, yeah, let's drag him over then.
You guys drag it through, and you guys give me mild sandy rolls. It's 1 point if you fail toward gore. If you succeed, it's no sand loss.
I cast regeneration of hit points.
Hooray!
I'm fucking wounded.
Oh, that goes for you. You're going to stand there for under 20 minutes, and
Oh, damn it. Come on.
1 point for you, as you not only see all the blood, gore, and viscera and stuff, but see Alex Kinley literally covered in it and wearing one of their severed heads as a helmet.
What does this say?
The one that was with you when he sees this, it just fades. It's been molested. Now it looks like it's good in hentai. And then Alex Kinley, no, I can't fucking handle it.
Oh, what are you saying about 120 minutes?
Like I said, you can hang out for 20 minutes or less. It's like 1 minute per hit point or something for regen of hit points.
No, it's six. It's set at six. 6 rounds, you get 1 back per.
Okay.
I'd keep casting it if I wanted more than 6 hit points back.
Is it human goal or?
Yeah, or gross out in this case, unless you got gross out maxed.
No, I don't. Okay.
This
I made it.
An example. Oh, 0 if you make it. You're like, it's Alex Kinley. What can you expect? He's Irish.
I must have my one more helmet on. Warlock helmet.
Do I see Alex like doing some funky ass healing magic or?
He's definitely casting stuff. He casts something, and then he stands there for half a minute, and you watch his wounds regenerate, and then he works on casting something else.
Don't suppose you can use that on other people, Alex, or?
No, I can't, but I can. No, I can't do that either. No,
No worries.
I'm going to get better at this so I can get the one that I'm sure will do it to other people eventually.
He's waiting to pull out his fucking reverse dice of doom.
Oh, love that shit.
So where the hell are we?
Right now you're in some sort of Morlock tunnel. Have you ever seen the metal things that you put meat in one end and crank the handle and it comes out like it's sausages on the other? Have you seen that before?
Yeah.
Imagine a bunch of people stuffed into it, and in fact, a couple still have their legs kicking and stuff. And because you apparently need to push in order to get them into a grinder better. Others have been sucked through, but essentially they're making some sort of bone-filled sausage out of people. This is a bigger sandy roll for everybody.
Oh, great.
Everybody give me a sandy roll. This is human gore here because you're literally watching people being put through. It's almost a leaf or branch shredder.
Oh, come on, really?
It's D6 if you fail. You don't want to roll a 5 or 6 if you roll that
D6
D6.
if you fail.
Yeah, 1 point if you succeed. Well, it's like where are those things called that you feed branches into when you chop down trees and they shred them? Yeah, it's like that, except they're making sausages out of the people.
Where's my human gore?
What kind of machine is it? Is it electronic or?
No, it's a mechanical machine.
Okay.
So if you have mechanical repair, you can turn it off. It looks like it's needlessly complicated.
It's like the only repair I don't have.
Oops. Alex has given up on the spell casting and he looks.
I'm going to try and turn it off. But, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're going to do what?
I'll try and turn it off.
Excellent. Give me a mechanical repair roll.
Nope.
He pushes the button, and the remaining people who were in it, you hear, ah! Well, that deals with them nicely.
Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, that's great. Here's a card. All right. So, yeah. Alex is standing there. He's looking a bit wounded, a bit annoyed. Not as annoyed or wounded as the helmet he's wearing. And he's still in his pajamas.
Just another day in the office. Okay, so I think basically what they're doing here is they've somehow realized they can get an endless supply of meat from Burlington. Because whatever they're doing, they're luring these people down here, they're feeding them into this big fucking chipper. And then as soon as the day resets, all the people are back in town.
Looks like it.
Every day they can just get all the meat they need.
I think we can probably take this one back.
Who needs meat? The Morlocks need the meat?
I mean, yeah, they need to eat something.
I'm guessing so.
But why would they process them here and just not on the other side where they are? Or is this like a larger Morlock community on the other side of the gate?
It looks like he goes into a lot of like kind of old-fashioned steam tunnels with like pipes and weird machines and stuff like that.
The other end where the meat's coming out, Logan, what's it kind of being fed into?
Sausage skins.
Oh, well, there you go. I was going to say container types, but not
Sausage.
Yes, it looks like they're trying to make
sausage skins or little sausage skins.
giant size ones because it's more appeasing for the camera. So yeah, they're trying to make bangers, but human ones. So if there are a lot of human sausages, and if you feel a bit peckish, I suppose. I mean, if after you eat some of them, if you feel guilty, you can dig a grave and throw up into it. No, nothing. All right, fine. Anyway, just like your poor daughter has missed all this.
Right. Are you guys good with demolitions?
I would also like to point out that two important things. First, the tunnels continue on, lots of tunnels. Second, Alex, you've been here before. I know for certain. This is, you remember, eventually the area where you have to kind of go, like there's a big pipe going down and it's got like one of those seam things on it, that they fit together, and then you end up walking around the thing. Yeah, that's in that direction, and it goes in. Of course, you know where you are. You're in the sewers underneath the Crapsack Cyberpunk area, which has changed, and oddly enough, is the one zone that you told Freddie that you would not be taking him to. So,
wait, hold on a second. Hang on 1 second. So these are human-sized sausage skins of humans, which are far too large for Morlocks to eat. So that can't be what they're making them for. They're making them for something else or someone else.
The dinosaurs. Maybe.
Dinosaurs, maybe, or some other horrible creature, or do the AIs eat? Or
why don't we just ask that one when it wakes up? Eventually.
I guess we could try, yeah.
It looks like somebody's done a special kind of tying it up so that its genitalia and whatnot is easily accessible. You're not sure what kind of shit was going on here.
Oh, by the way, Logan, I think me and Corey need tarot cards.
You haven't been to this zone before?
Nope.
Nor have I. So.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Prepare to write, gentlemen. And tarot cards. There we go. Let's see. Freddie picks up the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and Doc picks up the Ace of Swords and the Sun.
All right, cool.
Give give you another card for reminding me. And there you go. If you've got too many cards, please hando reducto. So it looks as though the remaining Morlocks have fled into various tunnels and byways and stuff like that in order to avoid you guys and your strange perversions.
Yeah, I'm quite banged up. I don't know about you guys. I'm not opposed to just coming back later. But the problem is the door is shut back through the temple building.
Yeah.
On this side, there are some various mechanical controls. Their purpose isn't readily apparent, but with a simple mechanical repair roll at full, I will be happy to tell anybody who makes it what they do.
Fine.
Wait. Give it a shot. Why not?
Yeah, you do it, and I have a reroll for you if you fail.
Ooh.
What the heck? What do these do? What does this button do? Mechanical repair?
Uh-huh. Are you playing with Vix? Is it helping that?
Huh?
Is the Vix helping?
Is it?
Good. Roll that shit, Corey.
I fumble.
Here's a reroll.
No problem. He has several buttons and dials.
No,
He gave me a reroll. He gave me a reroll.
Oh, you don't want to hear the result? I was going to say the tremor goes through the place. Pressures begin to build up.
By the way, your repair mechanical is 20, not 14.
Oh, okay.
Brackets, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for some reason. Oh, it just subbed in learning, that's all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Put in the value and stuff, unless. But if he's giving you a reroll, then you haven't programmed the bad guy's lair to the final explosion and stuff. Although that could be good too. It'd probably make Alex happy.
Success.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Nice.
That's a hell of a swing. No problem. Yep. You did stuff. No obvious result on your end.
Well, so I don't know what they do. It's still.
You'd think that you've opened the door, but you can't see it from here. You'd have to go back through the gate to see it.
I think we're okay. If you guys all want to go.
I'm going to drag the Morlock back through and have a look.
All right. No problem. Give me a simple strength roll at full, because this thing weighs a ton and you are pretty banged up. Not as banged up as it's going to be, am I right?
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
Nope.
No, it's too heavy to move.
Damn it. Alex.
Just like Suede.
I'm just like,
carry me.
Yes.
can you like pull this?
Pull this, he says, pointing at the Morlock in an unfortunate area. There's a pause as everybody looks at him. You don't remember being this perverted when you started today, but apparently the sand loss has piled up. Alex, would you like to pull the Morlock for him?
Sounds fun.
All right, great. Give me a simple strength roll at full. Let's see if you can make it. If he fumbles it, that will be hilarious. They'll give the thing a quick hand job if he fumbles it. How's that? All right. And right, he picks it up like luggage, and you guys wander off to where?
Back through the... Okay, that's fine.
Is it worth trying to tamper with these controls so they can't shut the gate when we leave?
You could. You could. Nobody knows
Yeah,
how they work, but you could try it.
Well, so far the only person who has any idea is the doc. So
Doc, do you want to try to do another mechanical roll to make it so that somebody else will have to come and repair it before?
wait. Let me see if the door is actually open.
Oh,
Hold
yeah.
on.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go have a look if it's open.
You go through and take a look.
And we're like,
Oopsie daisy. Yeah, you go through, and yes, indeed, they are open.
I'm gonna tell him through the bracelet. The door's open. Go ahead.
Holy shit, the bracelet starts talking to you there, Doc.
Oh, okay. All right. I got it. I will fuck with the controllers again, I guess.
All right. Oh, by the way, as a special side note there for Freddie, because he's the only one that I'm aware of who's technologically advanced, these things are Bluetooth compatible. So if you're wanting to wear a Bluetooth earpiece or something like that, yeah. And if you can get and rig up using electronic repair, subcutaneous throat mic and stuff, pretty much you can make a full cool communications thing, where you're like, okay, I think I see him, and you're talking super softly or whatever, and other people can hear it. Yeah, you can do that kind of shit because you're the only one who knows how the magic boxes work. So, right, Corey, give me a simple mechanical repair at full in order to make it so. Oh, you failed. All right.
I failed.
Cool. No problem. You remove several things. That'll fix it.
That ought to do it. And then I confidently stride back through the gate.
Excellent. Alex?
I'll show up.
I'll do a badass walk back through the gate.
Ooh.
Oh, during this downtime, Logan, I will take the opportunity to reload my pistol.
Easy enough.
Wow.
Nope. Alex is since now keep in mind while he's doing his fumble, he is carrying this thing. It looks extremely aggressively sexual as he's carrying this thing and doing a very strange walk. So you're not sure if he's raping it on the way. Maybe he's watched the history of rape, the Viking show, too many times and it's getting into it. You don't know. But the Morlock, if it did become conscious, this would cause it to faint in fear. So, right, you guys are, as you're leaving, you get out and the gates rumble closed behind you. You then, after a brief pause, you begin to hear things being piled up on the other side of the gate.
Damn it. I thought you... Okay.
Shows
what?
And stuff.
I'm sure it was just residual whoever was in there.
Well, I mean, if that's a different... never mind. I'll worry about it later.
For something else.
Let's just take this massive ape back to the...
You see blast doors then close. You didn't know it had blast doors. Wow, they really, there's a sign that says go away on
it. Out of order.
Yep. So, yeah, Morlocks are apparently absolutely terrified of you guys now. I mean, it's bad enough that you've released Alex Kinley in their midst, but then you brought along, Freddie, who does things to them. And so, between all that, they've had enough.
I gotta think that they were working with the brown AI. And I gotta think that whatever they were processing these people for was maybe to restore the brown AI, or maybe the brown AI had some sort of secret weapon that he was feeding them to, like a Shoggoth or some shit that he rescued from the ocean that he got drugged into the middle of, or a lake. Who knows?
Actually, I think you're right on the idea, but I think more likely, I think Freddie said actually maybe for the dinosaurs to feed the dinosaur army for Zog. I could probably see that being more of a.
But we don't know if the AIs are working with Zog, or do we?
Well, no, probably if Zog is in fact the red AI, or it's the main servant of the red AI, he's probably at odds with the other AIs. He's probably looking to dominate them or control them or destroy them. But there's no reason why he couldn't gain the access of a ground-dwelling, nasty bastard creature race.
Yeah, I suppose.
Let's take this dude back to the bed and breakfast and see if maybe we can get some answers out of him.
No problem. There's only a few townspeople left and such. They've all turned in for the evening. And you bring this one back to the place. Freddie, give me a luck roll full, please.
Okay. Nope, failed.
No problem. The people who tend the bed and breakfast, unfortunately, did survive. They scream and run at the sight of the Morlock and the Henna.
Wait. We captured. Did I do? Okay. Fine.
These are simple folk, people of the soil, the common clay. You know, morons. They run away.
Hey, Freddie.
Yes.
You want to take back to your room?
I had a yeah, well, we can go up there, but I had a thought. I was wondering if there was a way, if you knew of a way that we could rig the bowling alley to score like a perfect game, if we could rig it somehow.
I mean,
like
you do mechanical repair, Freddie. This is, I mean, you've spent years at MIT. You've gotten some of the top computer stuff, electronics. Nobody is your equal. And then it all comes down to, you know, this mechanical shit. And you're like, God damn it.
I mean, maybe I could give it a shot, but I mean, that's not really my area of expertise. Like, if it was a modern day bowling alley, sure, no problem. But I don't really. This is all so, you know, prehistoric. And I don't. It's not really my thing. But why don't you just bowl better?
I could do that. I was just wondering if we could just tip
wait,
the scale.
Wait. I do have one idea, but that's going to involve a lot of stupid. So basically, I can maybe create a remote control bowling ball that kind of guides itself into the pins, and I mean they're not going to know what's going on, and
Exactly.
you'll just throw it and do it that way.
That is what I am talking about right there.
Imagining the bowling ball backing up into pins and shit like that. And they're like, wow, that's a hell of a throw, buddy.
Well, I'll need to work on that, but yeah, I can do that.
There are a lot of mechanical things that go into something like that, though. I mean,
yeah, it would need to be like one of those Roomba robots, but disguised as a bowling ball kind of a thing.
That's beautiful, actually. If you were to use a Roomba, that would get you around all the mechanical parts, and you'd just be messing with its programming. And as far as bowling goes, maybe you could get a clean sweep.
But yeah, I think I can do it.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I support that 100%. And if you need, I think I have a supporter card here. If you're gonna.
Well, I need parts first, and I don't think we're gonna find them in this zone.
Oh, crap!
Yeah, 1959 did not see the rise of the Roomba.
All right, I need an AFK for a sec.
Okay.
Cool.
Does anyone want me or need to play a replenish? Because I have one right now.
Replenish. That might be a good thing to ask Corey, because if he's got good cards, then.
Well, that's a refill for everyone, right?
Correct, but
yeah,
it depends on how bad everybody's cards are, I guess.
I've got nothing like amazing.
Because I have a full retrieve and a victory card.
Oh my god!
You got another victory? Holy fuck nuggets! If you guys can find something prestigious to do also before ending the session, then you're gonna basically double your hero points. Even if you don't, that's still a fucking solid 5 hero points and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And no, sexually molesting a Morlock will not get you a
Oh, Alex,
module.
do you want a stat rearrange card? I know you support. Yeah.
No, I think because I've got two very high skills, and it'd be silly. They're harder to take up once they're very high. So,
Okay.
but thank you.
No worries.
Quick AFK, I'll get some more drink. What do you guys think? I'm rhyming.
Well, it looks like our mission today is to fuck with the Morlocks, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, but also I think the bowling thing is the other part of the mission, which shouldn't be too tough to get done quickly.
Well, it's more. I think it's more going to be one of those like every Friday night at 6:30 we go to the bowling alley. We make our dreadful bowling skills and hoping for a fucking half a crit.
Well, that's one way to do it, but they've come up with a whole system of cheating. Actually, Freddie came up with an idea for cheating that sounds pretty good to me. It'll be a test of his skill.
So I could just walk up, chop all the pins in half, and be like, "Perfect game, bitches."
You could try that as well. There are many wonderful things that can be tried.
But yeah, I'm thinking doing it while you've got access to Freddy and his wonderful skills and shit may help out. Yes, you'd be amazed how many times Freddy's fucking name has come up. It's like, well, actually, they just call you Alex because everybody forgets Freddy's name. But it's like, yeah, we need the guy who can do this. There's only one. See, that's why I always say that somebody making a new character, if they have the right skills, can become invaluable.
Yeah.
I mean, good player on the, aside from that, but, even somebody who wasn't, if they got the right skills, sometimes that's a big deal.
Yeah, definitely. I still don't know how the hell do you have 103 strength?
Okay. Once you get your stat up to 96 or higher, the roll becomes open-ended. So if it's from the old Rollmaster system. So if you let's say you've got a 98 skill, you roll a 96, then you get to roll another percentage and add it to it. So if you roll something else, then you got like 120 on your roll or something, and then it goes up by D6. So you can theoretically get up infinite skill.
Wow. Okay.
It's just bloody unlikely.
It's hard, but if you get the right kind of card play, for instance, the way I got my strength up the other day was because I had a failure suite, so I didn't even have to roll. I just played the card, automatically failed the skill, so it was D6, rolled a 5, it went up over 98, so went to 103. So card play can be a big help and stuff like that. And
definitely.
And abilities, one of my matrix powers is reverse dice, which again is really handy because I can roll a 69, but then say reverse dice over 96, I get to roll again. As long as I get over the number, it goes up. So
the funniest thing I saw was one guy had like a 98 and he rolled a 96. He's very fucking excited, and they rolled not one. And he's like, I want to re-roll the out one. I was like, you can't, because it's all one roll when it's an open-ended roll. And he was like, God damn it.
Wow.
So, yeah. I think Joshua McKay used to have like 130 spot hidden or some ridiculous amount like that. Yeah.
No, I think.
Or was it somebody else?
He held the record, didn't he?
Chris? No, Chris wasn't playing. Travis?
Travis.
Yeah. What was his big stat? I can't remember.
The strength wasn't really. I don't know.
Yeah, but now you can get up to some epically silly things, but the way I look at it, the system is pretty balanced because Alex has had, I don't even know how many game sessions, or Alex Kinley's had, I don't know how many game sessions, but.
Well, like, I've got like 250 hours in games.
Oh, that's right, 200, yeah. So after 250 hours of games, then he's got one stat over 100. So
3.
Yeah.
3?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
3 stats over.
Strength and drug tolerance.
There you go.
Wow. Damn.
He does a lot of fucking alcohol.
How many fucking alcohol? Dude.
Yeah, but I mean the average person games like 4 hours a shot twice a month. So for them, they would never get anywhere for that.
Yeah.
So we like the game a little harder.
40 hours in 4 days.
Oh yeah, we're gonna drink alcohol tonight.
Yeah.
Been a long week. So, well, if you guys want to do stuff while we wait on Corey, like get supplies for your big attempt, because that would be a nice finish.
Someone needs to watch the Morlock, though. Can't just leave him alone. I don't want to just say Doc watches him. I don't
Good. I'm totally comfortable with him being stuck on guard duty. You can even have a little note pinned to his shirt that says guard.
Sure. All right. Well, in that case, the only place I can think of to go to would be to Gotham to grab some supplies, and then
Fortunately, it hasn't regressed too much because if it starts going back toward the 1960s or whatever, that'll be pre-Roomba days. But you can probably find a dusty old Roomba on a back shelf somewhere there.
Yeah. All right.
Neither of you are wanted there, which is weird. Most of the RPGs managed to get on the most wanted list. So, yeah, you guys head over there. Is that good with you, Alex Kinley?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys head on. Did your image freeze up on the thing? Yeah, you're not. Oh, there you go. For a while, you weren't moving at all. I was like,
okay.
So you guys head over, and you come across a problem that Freddie may or may not have a solution for. You need $315.25.
I have it in cryptocurrency. Is that all right?
Really? Your character has cryptocurrency for that zone?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
That's the only money I have for that zone.
Excellent. Yeah, they barely accept any, and you're thinking that if you're wanting to have any money for that zone, you're going to need to get cashed into new Gotham bucks because they're changing their currency.
Okay.
Cool. So I would make a note that your cryptocurrency you're getting changed out. Take off 10% of it for various fees, transaction stuff, blah-de-blah-de, government stealing your money.
So how much was it? $350.
Call $350
plus 10%. So we'll say $390.
Well, just subtract 10% off your money and then minus $350. Cool. And yeah, no problem. You pick up a Roomba and another, I don't know, $100, and you've got a bunch of different electronic and mechanical doodads that you need or want. And another $500, and you have like a backpack of shit for Alex to carry.
I also need like a bowling ball 50s style, like a shell to put over it.
Right. Just mark off 500 more dollars.
Okay.
So if you mark off $1,000, you'll have a nice amount of electronic and mechanical stuff to try to MacGyver shit together with. Is that okay?
Yeah, I have enough of that.
Excellent. Yeah, Alex lugs through the heavy backpack because Alex could probably carry the backpack, you, part of the store, the rest of the treasure without noticing. Yeah. No problem. You guys bring that back to where Doc is sitting there guarding your tied up savage who, unfortunately for it, has become conscious.
Hello?
Doc, you were briefly left guarding the savage. They stepped out. They've just come back. The Morlock is in a bed, tied up, whimpering faintly, and somebody's tied a bow into its hair. It may have been you. You're not sure. And you guys walk in as he's waggling his fingers like that. Yes, apparently it's the party of perverts.
Cool.
I just can I point something out really quick? I played this whole card over here to keep my clogging greed card until the end of the game.
The whole card is, if you read the whole card carefully, it only works at one time. Like you were able to hold, oh wait, no, that was lock it in that you used. So your whole card, your clogging greed, got it. Have fun. Good job.
Yeah. So I have both of those in play right now.
Actually, if instead of whole carding that, you could have whole carded his other victory he picked up.
Yeah, I have another victory.
Because that's a cause for everybody and not just.
That would give everyone a hero point, not just me.
All right, that's fair.
No, I'm kidding. If we would prefer to do that, we could do that, and I'll trade you clogging greed for it or whatever.
No, just keep the clogging greed. You should trade him something else. Because you should still get the clogging greed if you want it.
Yeah.
All right. Alertness, opponent fails, round revision, or assistant.
Well, I don't know. Well, keep the assistant, because I need to do this bowling ball thing now. So any of the others.
Okay. Let's. I'll give you a round revision. There you go.
Cool.
Round revisions can really just swing the whole combat thing.
How do I trade? Oh, I had to drag it on. Okay.
Oh, by the way, Corey, be sure to boast to Jess after you get on the outer game board about how cool it is that you got that. And if she had only done her homework, she would have gotten an amulet or a bracelet too. Because that's parenting, by God.
Oh, Corey, do you want a stat rearrange card?
What's a stat rearrange do?
You can deduct 1 point from a stat and put it into another one. That's willpower, essence, and learn.
And learn, huh?
If you've got, because you know what, it's a lot harder to get something obviously higher. The higher you get a stat, the harder it is to go up. So if you've got something sitting at, say, 18 or 19, then if you want to get it to 20 or max or whatever, or 80, it's a good thing to do, because then the stat that's lower should then theoretically be easier to get up. But it doesn't always work for everyone. If you've got stats that are all about the same level, it's not really do it.
I mean, you should use it.
Well, I don't really need it that much. I mean, I could, but...
No, you keep it.
Yeah.
You keep it. I'm pretty happy with everything right now.
Okay.
Cool. So...
All right. Now, since you came up with the brilliant idea of the Roomba, I'm going to give you a plus 20 on your mechanical repair. So I'll need a mechanical repair, electronic repair, computers, because tech works in the zone with no problem for some reason.
I will play my
pizza in a sexual way.
Assistant as well.
Yeah, I need that for the mechanical role.
Yeah. So I'll play that
assistant
plus 10.
Plus 10, okay. So I'm at plus 30 total.
You can do it.
What are we doing?
He's working on the bowling ball.
Oh.
He's doing mechanical repair and smashing it.
Has he got any skills?
By quarter.
Yes.
And then it was electronic repair, is it?
Electronic, then computer.
Is that also plus 20? Or?
No, you didn't have a Roomba thing.
Okay.
This is all the soldering, and you're basically making a remote control type deal.
Oh, it's correct.
Right. Okay. That's the electronics. Okay. Now the computer will determine how well the control is, because if you just only succeed, not at any negatives or whatever on the computer, then somebody is going to have to use and keep in mind the bowling ball isn't going to look exactly like a normal bowling ball. It's not going to roll because it's got a Roomba on the bottom. But if you only make the computer roll, not anything special, then somebody else will have to make a like a drone piloting roll to move it around and stuff. And if it drops down the other side, it may not come back out through the ball chute. So you don't want to do that. But if you smash the roll, then you can program it up so that it goes, the pins are the enemies, tink, 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 and then it comes back in like the gutter thing or something.
Oh, no.
Alex, do you have any? Oh, Matt, do you have any bonus cards? Because
I can see us, one of us bowling, throw the ball, and it just changes direction and then goes to the front door.
I'm really good.
It goes away forever.
Wait a minute.
I just see Alex Kinley going, oh my God, we've released it and it has no natural enemies. Oh,
it's a crit. Holy
crap. Okay, no problem. Pretty much all you have to do is set it down. You could pretend to bowl if you wanted to, and it will go off and it will eradicate the pins, and then it will come back to you.
Oh yeah.
Assuming now, keep in mind if it gets knocked hard into other shit, not pins, it's resistant to pins. But if you drop it, or if you throw it, or if Alex Kinley kicks it because he yells demons and kicks it for whatever reason, he may still, even though he's more sane now, he's still got his old ways. Then it could mess it up. But for right now, it is the ultimate pin crushing machine. Don't have any real bowlers watch it though.
If I was you with 2 crits and a quarter, I would say that's become Freddy's new weapon of choice. Bollocks, meet my fucking ball. Oh, my kneecaps.
Well, now the only thing you're worried about is if there's other people around, because this is best used when no other humans are around for obvious reasons.
Well,
what do you mean?
Well, because it looks like a bowling ball in a Roomba, basically. This is not going to work in league.
It doesn't look like a bowling ball?
Not exactly. No, it's kind of got a Roomba in it.
what if we just dim the lights so much that they can just about see the bowling ball?
Everybody else will be like, fuck, turn up the lights. They'll notice all the lights going out suddenly.
Well, I mean, just for some inexplicable reason, every time you bowl, the lights just happen to dim. And then when they come up, they're
you've got that in. The lights will automatically dim and flicker. Okay, if you can get some sort of computer thing hooked into the lighting thing, because then it will communicate with it and go, I'm bowling now, please dim and flicker. And lights be like, okay, but you'd have to go rig up the lights.
Yeah.
All right. What if we put it like in the lane, like behind the pins or off to the side of the pins?
I mean,
and then like I would roll a regular ball down the lanes, and then when there was impact, it would quickly roll across the rest of the pins and knock them all down over to the other side.
I'm sure
There's a lot of
nobody would
confusion
notice
down
if
there.
they're watching closely that some other
Yeah.
fucking giant ball has come
But
around.
of course they're not watching closely. It's all the way down there. There's a lot of
Are you
confusion.
high?
Alcohol flowing. Come
I
on.
think I think you definitely need to put a large beeping noise in it when it goes off when it's reversing.
Beep, beep. Right. I'm giving him a card for that. That is brilliant. Yeah, like I said, you don't want to have humans around when you do this, but it is the middle of the night right now, and part of the town was recently killed off. So if you hurry, you may be able to, shall we say, get some private bowling in.
No, okay, let's just go test it real quick. Fuck them.
Why don't we? We're focusing a lot on the ball itself, but what about the pins?
Yeah, I mean, initially my thought was like some sort of charge on the pins or some sort of device that would just knock the pins over.
I mean,
That would require me
as long as you
going
hit-
to the pins and messing with them.
Well, he's got the ball of doom now. I mean, the pins will take longer, but if you were to go steal some pins from the bowling alley, you do have a backpack of shit. He could try to rig up some stuff. But
I mean, nobody's around. We'll be able to. I mean, we have free reign. We could fuck with whatever we want right now.
Yep.
Fuck with the scoring machine, for God's sakes.
That's mechanical and scares me, so.
Alex, give me a memory roll for something special there, buddy. Or Alex Kinley, give me a memory roll for something special there.
I think you should just call me Kinley from now on.
Yeah.
There's less
confusion. Yes. Yeah. Well, we're working on getting Alex's first name legally changed to Freddie right now. So I can just see his parents. What? It's for a game? That's right.
His name is the same name as my character, so
the character was with the group first, so we've got to change his legal name. Oh, well, that makes sense. You think that you've got about an hour and a half, 2 hours before the zone resets, and you'll find yourself in bed, or at least everybody else back awake, or some weird shit, or that's because the milk comes then, if you remember that.
All right, well, let's hurry over there then.
Yeah, that's good.
No problem. Where are you doing with the Morlock?
Yeah.
Lock them in the cabinet or something.
Ah, excellent. They got the big old-fashioned furniture. You stick him in a cabinet.
Good.
Hope he doesn't suffocate. And
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
He's still all bloody and has some poop bubbling out of his butt, and he's getting drooling, and he doesn't look good. But you stick him in the cabinet, fuck him, and head over to the bowling alley because it's time for sport. No problem. The front door of the bowling alley is wide open. It's almost like they left suddenly and forgot to close it. Right. You go in, nobody's home. It's your bowling alley now.
All right. Tomorrow, because nearly all the town's people are sausages right now.
Why would you have to wait till the bowling pins are all set up? Everything's ready.
Yeah, they're all there,
yeah.
I'll roll it and record it, and then act like I scored a perfect game. Like what the?
Hold it. It's the 50s.
Fair enough.
It still does, I think. Right?
Wait, they have.
As long as someone has to be around to witness it, then yeah, sure, go for it.
No problem. Right. You set it down. You stand there and go, bowl. And off it goes. And it knocks down the pins. And you continue over and over. It is the most boring. Eventually, it just shows you guys just sitting there. And it's like comes back, waits for the
You only have to do it 13 times, and then you win.
Right. And it shows Alex having like sorting through the alcohol, going, only beer. And right. Eventually, who was the one that wanted to set the machine down and make it go?
I will do it.
Excellent. And then you hear, and it's like a little horn thing, like a little party horn, and a little bit of confetti and like one half deflated balloon falls out of the ceiling. And it says a little sign kind of partially unravels, and it says, "Congratulations, you have bowled a perfect game." And then something weird happens because you guys managed to get around actually having bowling skill for this part. And hold on a minute. There we go. A new ball comes out of the ball chute. And, oops.
Yay for new balls.
Yeah, you've been needing a new ball.
Hopefully it's called the Morlock Slayer.
That would be something. Hold on, did I put it here? Yes, I put it there. Okay, hold on a second. I have a lot of different picks here. All right. So this ball then comes through the ball return. It's underneath the hardware store if you're looking for it.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I had a funny feeling it's going to be that one.
If you had said it before it came out, I'd have given you some cards. It's got bingo. Okay. It feels like a heavy ball. It seems to be an actual human skull inside of it.
What the hell is this?
It's probably going to start talking to you soon. But only you'll be able to hear it.
I'm not calling it. I like tap the ball gently.
Excellent. Everybody give me essence times 1 rolls. Magic doesn't work.
Okay.
If you make it, then I'll get a new roll from you for a different skill.
I suck.
Okay. No essence times 1? All right. Excellent. All is well. You have a new bowling ball. They have some bowling ball, those things you can carry bowling balls in, like the bag things. They have some of those you could steal.
I will, and put it in there. Do they have a ring? Because normally when you bowl a perfect game, you get a ring.
No, they didn't have any rings. So, is anybody else wanting to bowl a perfect game or no?
I mean, I may as well. Why not? It's my bowling Roomba.
No problem. You move it to the next lane, say bowl, wait around, cleaning your fingernails. Eventually, it bowls a perfect game. Same ball comes out for you.
All right, cool.
You want to get one?
Alex, go ahead and get one.
Might as well.
Same thing happens. Shows him cleaning his fingernails. He's covered in fucking blood. He's wearing these old crusty pajamas. He's got Morlock head on his own. He's wondering why the people fled in fear before. They thought he was maybe bringing home spare parts for another helmet. And right.
I could really go for some sausages, bro.
Right. Alex, you also get a bowling ball. All of you guys can write unidentified magic bowling ball in your possessions.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yes, welcome to yet more weird shit. As you guys schlep your bowling balls back to the bed and breakfast, we're going to go ahead and end the session there. I'll move you back to the main page. You've got Roomba also.
Can't wait for someone to find that Morlock. Just be like, what's he doing?
That'd be fucked up. It's like, oh, you hear a faint noise in the cabinet. I open it. Take sand loss. Ha! Especially if it happened to Yana, who's not very stable anyway. It's like, ah! All right. So you didn't end up doing a prestige mod, but hey, you've got 2 fucking victory cards. That isn't bad. But does anybody have any cycling cards?
We have 3 victory cards. Or no, 2 total. You're right.
I have a full retrieve and a replenish.
Wow. Well, the full retrieve can get you another victory card if you can manage to hold on to it. Real quick, does anybody have
a full retrieve and a clogging greed?
God damn. Well, the full retrieve can be. You guys can end up, if you can hold on to both, or you don't even have to take refills if you don't want. It's up to you, because right now you've got 2 plus 2 full retrieves, so that'd be 4 5, 6, 7. That'd be 7 hero points. Plus, Corey would get 8 for his clog and Great Cthulhu. So if you just said,
take it.
Up to you guys. You could say, no, fuck it, we're not going to mess with this, and just take your 7 paws or whatever.
I mean, you guys tell me. I'm not used to the whole.
When you get cards like that, one bad card could ruin it.
Yeah. It's gambling.
Okay, so yeah, let's just take. I mean, that's a lot.
That's an amazing amount.
It is.
Okay. Before we sign off on the show, does anybody have any names for the title ideas? The only one I came up with was Party of Perverts or Morlock Molestation.
I was thinking more money, more luck. More luck.
That's not bad. It doesn't give anything away.
What about
That's
the perfect 300?
The what?
The perfect 300.
Do you like that one better than more money, more luck?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas.
Mm-hmm. Corey, stop clicking on and off your mute because it makes a loud click noise. Corey looks like he's nearly dead. Look at that. Okay, so perfect 300, mo money, mo luck.
Perfect 300 is good.
Perfect.
Well, saying that though, it doesn't really give anything away because you know what you have to do.
Up to you guys. What?
Pinheads.
Pinheads.
A bunch of pinheads.
Mm-hmm.
Bowling. I don't know.
Pick one, guys.
Kingpin.
Kingpin. Moloch pin. Pin the Moloch. Pin Morlocks. Morlock pins.
Oh, what about Blinded by the Light?